Tonight's headlines are brought to you in part by Coldwell Energy and McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Lemus. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Impeachment proceedings began this week with a hearing that will either trigger a trial or not. Also tonight, JGO chairwoman says that the governor should step down. And fifth graders get friendly with the environment. In sports, the top athletes of the year are recognized in an annual sports banquet. Stay with us, we have these stories and more next.
I have a phone. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on phone. I have a tablet. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on tab. I have a TV. I have a stick. Ooh, TV on stick. I want my streaming. I want my TV. Ooh, streaming TV.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the WAMI and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Wednesday, April 20, 2022. Over 20 supporters headed up to Capitol Hill on Tuesday, defending the governor and pleading with senators to dismiss the articles of impeachment filed against him. Attorney Anthony Uggan appeared before senators on Tuesday, urging them to dismiss the articles of impeachment filed against Governor Torres. He states the articles are in direct violation of the law. Uggan spoke about unconstitutional penalties included in the articles and the lack of a special committee report, which is in breach of due process. But their top argument revolved on the participation of Representative Tina Sablan, who is running against Torres in the upcoming election.
Honorable members of the Senate, it is undisputed here that Tina Sablon's participation and influence in the impeachment process directly violates the law because she has a personal interest in the impeachment of Governor Torres. As a gubernatorial candidate in 2022, Governor Torres is Tina Sablon's biggest opponent.
Uggin says Sablon has gained free media attention, saving her money on campaigns, and notes that the salary increase is a motive for Sablon's will to impeach Torres.
As a House member, Tina Sablon earns $32,000 a year. As a CNMI governor, she would earn $120,000. This means that Tina Sablon stands to receive a salary increase of $88,000 a year, which over the course of 4 years is $352,000, over $250,000. This is yet another conflict of interest which prohibited Tina Sablon from participating and influencing the impeachment process.
Prior to the hearing, Sablon delivered a public comment.
It's worth noting that the governor's motion to dismiss speaks not at all to the merits of impeachment. Half of his arguments are based on more technicalities, half are based on me. It's classic deflection, but also revealing. It shows so much about the governor's lack of actual defenses against the volumes of evidence pointing to his abuses of power and misuses of public funds. And it explains why he has gone to great lengths, even a lawsuit, to avoid testifying under oath at all costs.
Sablon also pointed out that according to Senate rules, the governor's motion to dismiss is out of order and time-barred. Senators seeked advice from their legal counsel, who says the House may have misinterpreted the rules.
In case the Senate sets a hearing date, the impeached party has up to 14 days or within 14 days prior to the beginning of the hearing to file their motion to dismiss. In this case, the impeached party filed their motion to dismiss, I believe, on March 28th, which is not time barred because we have not set the commencement date of the articles of impeachment hearing.
The Senate will vote whether they will dismiss the articles of impeachment this Friday, 10 a.m. at the Senate chamber.
If the participation of Representative Tina Sablon is being questioned, then Senator Vinny Sablon's involvement in drafting the impeachment rules should be looked at as well. That is according to Senator Edith Dillon Guerrero, who raised concerns on what she calls a mess in the impeachment process.
We are caught in a mess, and we're trying to swim out of it, I guess.
Senator Vinny Sablon was a member of the Joint Committee who drafted the impeachment rules, and he also voted yes when the Senate body voted to adopt the rules. Senator Edith Dillon Guerrero says Sablon may have also violated the Constitution's Code of Ethics for failing to recuse himself from the Joint Committee. In an interview with Sablon, he states his participation was aligned with his official duty as a senator.
Participation in drafting the Senate rules and taking part, those rules could be used in the future. They could be used 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 or 30 years from now. We decided to draft and create rules that would carry out any impeachment proceeding moving forward.
Sablon states he stands firm by his decision not to participate in the vote that may or may not convict the governor due to his conflict of interest. Besides Sablon, Senator Justo Kitagua recused himself from voting as well due to familial ties. Senate President Jude Hofschneider explains how the lack of two senators will affect the voting process.
Friday's session is to take under consideration the motion to dismiss that's presented today, of which it requires majority of the 9. If it does move to that portion where we're going to have a impeachment hearing, and the 2/3 still applies.
Of the sitting members?
Of the members, entire members of the Senate.
The public will know by this Friday whether or not the Senate will be conducting an impeachment trial. The Democrats question what is a trial without prosecutors and evidence. The Senate minority, along with House Democrats, raised many questions and issues towards the lack of an impeachment prosecutor and records. Senate President Jude Hofschneider reiterated that the House did not comply with the rules and they will be moving forward. In a public comment before the senators, Representative Selena Babauta pointed out that the Attorney General's office has filed criminal charges against the governor and that there may be more to follow.
The only high road for the governor is the one that leads to his resignation. He needs to stop dividing our community. We know this will never happen because rather than step down with some dignity, the now disgraced governor says we shall prevail. Prevail over whom exactly? The AG's office? The FBI? Justice? If Governor Torres truly wants to take the high road, he can simply resign.
Governor Torres was not present inside the Senate chamber on Tuesday, but he did provide a response this morning.
No, that's not going to happen. Again, there's 9,000 that voted, 62%, and what Ton said. Never in the history that the results came out. So I represent those, and even her. I still represent her because as a governor, I represent everyone. And obviously, there's specific political differences, but that's not going to sway me to continue to do the great things. And you've seen things that there's been progress here in the Sinamay, whether you're a supporter or not. There's certain things that you cannot hide. We are the safest place here in the Sinamay. That's not a coincidence. That's through good leadership and partnership, not just our locals here, our local government, but through federal partners. So, yeah, I'm here.
Babauta states the House remains ready to present their case to the Senate, and if they do not get the chance to, they have considered other options.
We certainly have considered every single legal angle, including certified questions and the like. So we are keeping our options open at this point. We have not run out of options, and we certainly can exercise those options at any time we feel we need to.
The annual Environmental Expo was held this week at the NMI Museum grounds. The two-day event taught students how to be environmental friendly. Multiple environmental agencies, nonprofit organizations, and other groups were set up at the NMI Museum this morning, promoting environmental conservation, management, and awareness.
We learned about underwater life and nature about the forest and water.
Okay. We learned about birds and how they catch them and where they put them.
We learned about natural resources and how to use them and what they do for our earth.
We learned about the Mariana Trench.
We learned about little fish that we cannot see.
The octopus or something like that.
We need microscope to look at them.
Yeah.
And they're very small.
We learned about how if we throw trash and not reuse them, it can damage the corals and the ocean.
Yeah. And we learned
if we catch the fish that ate the microplastic, and then we eat it, the microplastic will come in our body, and that means our digestive system might not calculate eat it.
It's mostly how to protect the environment or ocean life and creatures. I learned about pollution and about the different creatures.
All of us learned the importance of protecting Earth since it's Earth Day, and how to protect the environment from all these natural disasters or people who destroy it.
Today I saw a turtle and a pufferfish in the museum, and I liked it.
DEQ Director Sabrina Cruz explains why 5th grade students are their target audience.
In the public school curriculum, they are now being introduced to the physical and environmental sciences. So that is the reason why our environmental expo is always targeted to our 5th graders. And that way, we get to have each year the 5th graders come, and our next batch 5th graders again. So we are really hoping that we're able to reach all the students here in the Sinamay.
Today's date is pretty significant to one government agency. Today, they give their partnering agencies a closer look at the product. The Sinamay Cannabis Commission held their first information session with government agencies this morning. Managing Director Monique Sablon presented the Commission's rules, progress, and developments to law enforcement departments and other connected agencies. The stakeholders were also given a chance to ask questions and be more engaged in the discussion. Governor Torres extended his appreciation to former Speaker Joe DeLeon Guerrero and former Senator Sixto Igisomar for introducing the Cannabis Bill.
I've acknowledged that one of the big reasons why I signed the bill was to really help those that are in need, more so on medical care, those with specific illness that needs it. And through all medical testing and results that's come out, I was confident and happy that we got a bill that we can work on. Obviously, it's not a perfect bill, but a bill that we can work on, give the Cannabis Commission the opportunity to start having a strong foundation.
The governor says the legalization of cannabis does not only provide economic opportunities, but addresses sustainability in the islands.
And I also thank all the enforcement agencies that they are our partners, they are gatekeepers, and to make sure that when they go out and deal with our residents and our commercial, make sure that there's a partnership, that they acknowledge if anybody is violated, acknowledge that violation and give them an opportunity to fix it, and then it's a learning process. So it is a big deal, and I also asked the legislature that if they can give them a revolving account, they can be sustainable, hopefully in the near future.
All right, coming up, we take a look at some of the highlights of this week's sports banquet. Stay tuned.
I have a phone. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on phone. Get live TV on your phone or any device with DTV Plus from Docomo Pacific. Watch live channels or stream from your favorite apps on any device, all from your home Wi-Fi. No cable lines, no hassle, more savings. All for only $35 a month with your link bundle. DTV Plus, your cable TV on Wi-Fi. Ooh, TV on phone.
My journey began in 2019. I noticed white patch. Now it was stage 1 cancer. I told my wife that I had cancer. I just remember sitting in there with Dr. Moss. First thing that got into my mind was, how am I gonna get to my car? I mean, all the emotions were running through my head. I mean, I broke down. After my second surgery, I was cancer-free for 1 year and 28 days. During my routine checkup, cancer came back. Same thing, I got my surgery. Biopsy results from all that surgery came back negative again. And I've been cancer-free so far, just doing my 3 months CT scan, blood works. My advice to all is try not to pick up on bad habits. If you feel any type of sores or stuff in your mouth, visit CHC or any dental clinic for your free oral screening. Early detection is the best chance for your successful treatment.
ready to quit tobacco. Call the CNMI Tobacco Quit line at 670-323-7848. Visit your dental clinic for a free oral health screening.
Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They are an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. It was a packed house last night at the annual NMSA Annual Sports Banquet, including 4 inductees into the NMI Sports Hall of Fame.
Lots of attendees last night at the Kensington. Larry Lee and his son Cooey kicked off the night with some sweet ukulele playing.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine tooth. Oh, I was soft inside. There was something going on.
And then it was time to relive some of the great sports moments of 2021. Jerry Tan spoke about sports in the community and the upcoming mini games.
2022, definitely most exciting will be the Pacific Mini Games. Pacific Mini Games is going to be the largest sporting event that CNMI would ever be holding.
Lots of work has been done. There's a lot left to do, and some of the biggest challenges are happening behind the scenes as they work to get visas approved for many of the South Pacific island nations, something tough to do when embassies and consuls are still closed due to the pandemic.
We're here to support all the 19 sports, okay, both locally and internationally, because we want to really do our best to support our community. The end goal is to really get more people out to be active, to be healthier.
Governor Torres on the upcoming games.
And we have this great honor and privilege to host Pacific Mini Games this coming June. We want nothing more than to sing our national anthem and to see our flags.
4 were elected to the Hall of Fame last night, including the pride of Tinian.
Your new inductee into the NMI Sports Hall of Fame is Coach Keith Neighbors.
Neighbors was a standout football player and has been coaching for many years in, you name it, basketball, little league, football, baseball, track, and slinging. He's always been a man among boys with a giant heart that gives back.
Thank you to my family, my wife, my sisters, my brothers, my kids, KJ, Katie, who's in Delaware, my 2 younger boys, but especially my wife. Thank you for sticking with me through the hard nights, through the late nights. Thank you.
The final inductee into the CNMI Sports Hall of Fame out of the University of Florida.
As we all know, sports is not just about showing up. You have to perform and consistently perform at a very high level. He is NMI's version of Showtime, and now an NMI Sports Hall of Famer, Bob Godine.
The veteran sportscaster retired in 2021. He will be the chef de mission for the upcoming games.
In my whole life, I never expected it, never asked for it. never strive for it. And so to get something like this, it's really, truly unexpected treasure.
It's a special club, and you've spent like most of your life now.
Well, I've covered the Hall of Fame from the beginning. You have to understand that. When Tony Regolofoy was inducted, who's the one that interviewed him on his Hall of Fame induction, you know? It's like I'm right there. So I've been part of that. And even when there were Bill Sikovich and Jeff Race that were talking about establishing the Hall of Fame way back when, you know, how would I ever know that I would be part of that? No, I was covering it as a story, you know, 25 years ago. And then it comes into, you know, fruition. And here I am to get it. This is really a very special night for me.
All right, don't go anywhere because we have sports up next.
I have a tablet. I have no TV. Ooh. TV on tab. Get live TV on your tablet or any device with DTV Plus from Docomo Pacific. Watch live channels or stream from your favorite apps on any device, all from your home Wi-Fi. No cable lines, no hassle, more savings. All for only $35 a month with your link bundle. DTV Plus, your cable TV on Wi-Fi. Ooh, TV on tab.
Hapaday Sinamay, I'm Officer Gito. Driving under the influence of marijuana is against the law. Driving high can impair your judgment, motor coordination, the ability to concentrate, and slow your reaction time. Therefore, it can impair your driving skills. We are not out here to get you, we're out here to protect you. Don't drive high, CNMI. Drive high, get a DUI.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNMI Department of Public Safety.
Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They're an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle. Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Tonight's sports brought to you in part by Tan Holdings through the Tan Su Lin Foundation, making communities a better place to live.
Buenas sports fans.
All right, for tonight's sports report, we bring you more from the annual awards banquet last night. The Northern Marianas Sports Association gave recognition to athletes and officials for their achievements in 2021 at the NMSA Sports Banquet last night at Kensington Hotel in Marpi. 17 young athletes were nominated for Student Athlete of the Year, while 15 finalists vie for the 2021 Athlete of the Year. The Female Student Athlete of the Year goes to Andre Caitlin Chavez of Triathlon. Chavez was the Athlete of the Month for January 2021, topping the 6 Saipan Aquathlon. Isaiah Alexenko, also from Triathlon, won the Male Student Athlete of the Year. Alexenko is the only athlete who won 2 Athlete of the Month awards in 2021. He won in January by finishing second during the 6th Saipan Aquathlon, and in July by topping the first and second installments of the 1,500-meter event of the Triple Crown Open Water Swim Series. Zarine Sapong of the Athletics is the Female Athlete of the Year. Sapong won the June 2021 Athlete of the Month after she ran the Century Dash with the season's best time of 13.42 seconds.
I'm very grateful. Mostly I'm thankful for the support from my family, my team, my coach, my coworkers, everybody. You know, they always support what I do when I need to go to training or when I need to eat or anything like that. Yeah. And just the support from the committee and for everyone for the games.
The Male Athlete of the Year is no other than Jason Tarkong of VA. Tarkong earned the 2021 July Athlete of the Month when he ruled the 6.5-mile long-distance V1 race from Kilili Beach to Garapan Fishing Base and back.
I want to thank the VA community, starting from the top down. And let's go ahead with President Justin. He's done a really good job. You know, Justin Andrew has not only coordinated the VA Federation, it's taken us to another generation, but on another level regarding what's coming up. We're ready. We train almost every day, pretty much every day. I want to thank MOC and NAPU. MOC, the men I train with, the President Tim, and the board members, including Jose Kwan and all the other board members, and especially from Namasa, Jerry Tan, and the family with Namasa Sports has taken us the sports to another level. For me,
Go-karts, off-roading, and the driving range now open at Marianas Trekking. Go-kart track will be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays with 50% off when you book online at marianastrekking.com, hours 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Use the promo code HAFA50 to get your discount. Off-roading is open too by reservation. Come on a 90-minute trail ride that is perfect for families. Book online at marianastrekking.com. Golfers, come practice on the driving range. You can even pay online, and we will have the balls waiting for you. Come see us weekends at Marianas Trekking, 323-8735.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goats Gym, and today we're going to go over the Kettlebell Deadlift. Fantastic exercise to build overall strength, particularly in the legs and hips. Remember, we want to make sure that our setup is in good position. If you set up in a bad position, it's not going to look good and it's certainly not going to feel good. So a common error setup is obviously a rounded upper back. 2 simple ways of correcting that. All I'm going to have Vince do here is extend his arms up here, and all he's going to do is think about reaching long and pushing his hips back. Reach long and push your hips back. So as you can see, he's already in good position. Now all he's going to do is grab that kettlebell. He's got tension in his legs and in his back. All he's going to do is just stand up tall, finish with his glutes.
And for the weather report, mostly sunny, east-northeast wind around 16 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy with isolated showers, east wind 11 to 15 miles per hour. High 88, a low 76, 79% humidity. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with isolated showers, east wind 13 to 17 miles per hour with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. High 88, low 77, the marine forecast. Combined seas of 6 to 7 feet are expected throughout the week. East wind 15 knots, wind waves 3 feet, east swell 3 to 5 feet, and north swell 3 feet. Sunrise will be at 6 a.m. The high tide will be at 9:13 a.m. Low tide at 4:33 p.m. The sunset at 6:32 p.m. All right, folks, there you have it. That is your midweek edition of the news, sports, and weather. We thank you so much for watching the Channel 2 News. We hope you have a good night, and we'll see you back here on Friday.